2 elderly sisters have completed their goal of attending Mass at every single Catholic church in the Archdiocese of New Orleans. It took them nearly 20 years. Beverly Kelly and her mother, Pat Mahaffey, crossed the final church off their list just this past weekend when they attended an 11 a.m. Mass at the St. Joseph Abbey Church near Covington. It was the 160th church where the sisters attended Mass. That's more than the 120 churches and chapels that are in the Archdiocese. Some churches have closed since they started their journey, and they also went to some churches outside of the New Orleans area. They aimed for 1 church a month, figuring that would take them roughly 10 years, according to their calculations. But they revisited many churches along the way, and they were delayed when Hurricane Katrina struck. 2 other sisters were originally part of this.
You say sisters, you mean genetic sisters or nuns?
Sisters, family. 2 others were originally part of the effort, but they died. That made this past Mass very emotional. We were a very close family. Sybil, one of the sisters, was sort of the instigator in this idea, this church quest. So I said a prayer, God, I'm sorry you couldn't spare her to complete this, but I feel like she's watching us. And then other sister added, in my heart, I know they're here with us. Wonderful, heartwarming, 120 churches, took them 20 years. Maybe they would have fucking been there if you got off your asses and got this done in less than 20 years.
Double time, dude.
Not even double time. You come up with an idea. We're going to go to all 120 churches. Okay, well then, why'd you go to this one 8 times and not this one once? Jonathan, 120 churches.
I'm doing the math.
I did 4 when we were there for a weekend.
Hold on. So, how many years?
Took them 20 years to get to 120 churches. Some have closed. So, what is that?
So, on average, that's 1 church every 60.8 days.
Wait a minute. So, every month and a half you go to church?
No, 2 months. 2 months.
Dude.
It's they could have maybe done. They said they were trying to shoot for 1 a month.
Again, 1 a month?
Well, that would have been.
Dog, we could do what? 2 a week, easy? How long would that have taken us? If we went to 2 churches a week in the Archdiocese of New Orleans, how long would it take us to get to 120?
It would have taken 10 years to do it. What if you and
I'm going to do 2 a week. Easy.
Wait, so you're saying if you and I did it?
Easy. 2. Can we go to 2 services a week? Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
1
a week.
2 a week.
1 a week.
We got a plan here. 2 a week. Come on with me, brother. It's my idea and quest. I want you to die before it's over. Hate to have you looking down on me.
2 a week.
2 a week.
That's a lot of praying.
Easy.
All right.
How long does it take?
Like a month?
Oh.
No, I don't know. How long?
120 churches, 2 a week.
Like 10 weeks.
It's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
So.
A year?
Is that right? A year?
Yeah.
Have it done by Christmas 2020?
A year and a half. I mean, me going to 2 masses a week for a year and a half, though, I might change.
Take the summer off.
That might change me.
You could change you. And then there could be some super duper old people that
I'd rather just do it straight through.
1 a day?
1 a day for 120 days.
120 days with Matt Pinfield, Jonathan Larroquette, and Seth Romantelli. They go to every church in the crazy new show.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Slayer was there. It got all.
I don't like the idea of going twice a week for a year.
So you say we could do it 120.
3 months.
3 months. Took them 20 years, and me and you could do it in 3 months.
It's cute that they did it, though.
It's phenomenal. I don't
know. I wouldn't say it's phenomenal.
I should have thought about the other 2. If this takes 20 years,
but they probably could have known a few years ago. We might want to just at least step it up. Let's get through this last leg a little quicker because we're not gonna all necessarily be here.
I would robe you up,
and what does that mean?
I'd robe you up like our dear friend JC, and I'd bring you to the oldest people in each parish, and I'd have you sit sort of diagonal from them and stare at them and see what they do. Then when they tap their husband to look, we duck you down and you're not there. And then they think,
Did I
just see Jesus? But what we do, because it's a hidden camera prank reality show, we get him in the supermarket as well. We robe you up. She's getting a Kraft mac and cheese. This is the same woman 3 weeks later. We make a little squeak from a shopping cart that makes her look up, and you just pass. When she looks up from the aisle, you pass by. She puts the Kraft down. She walks up to peek.
Gone.
We got you hidden. We do this to her over the course of 20 years. Until
Once
it's just,
a week.
No. We took 2 years off.
But then we came back.
But then we came back and went
hard.
every day for 120 days. Until she was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This is a great show.
It's a great show of psychological trauma. I just feel bad. You want to finish it together. You don't want them to not be there. Guys, I don't want to be an asshole. And I know Katrina it got crazy because you're all underwater, but like, step it the fuck up.
Yeah, they
You botched it.
You phoned it in.
You phoned this shit in. What are you going to say when you get up there? How long did it take, guys?
Well, we thought it was going to take 10 years.
It actually took 20. Took twice. So you picked an arbitrary number that was insanely easy to do it in, and then it took you twice as long.
I mean, it's just math.
It's just math.
It's like an
It's
hour
not
and
an exorcism. It's an hour. It's 45 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well. We live and we learn.